So let's move on to task 1.7, AutoAnswer. It's a relatively straightforward one. We're told to enable AutoAnswer for Benjamin Linus phone, extension 1003 with speakerphone, only to allow it to auto-answer the call after 2 full rings. And again, this depends on cadence, but we're going to use the default cadence. And do not allow AutoAnswer to function if there is already a call on hold at corporate headquarter phone 3. For the beginning line, just enable it on his phone with speakerphone. That seems fairly easy. Go to find our phones. And Benjamin Linus, I believe, was headquarter corporate phone 3. Was that it? 1003? Yep. Okay, so click on a line. And it's actually already set. I thought we unset it earlier. But auto answer with speakerphone, by default, is auto answer off. But we can change it to auto answer with speakerphone or auto answer with headset if we choose. Okay, save it. Restart that phone. Not too terribly difficult. We'll go ahead and, while we're talking, bring up another phone to control his 1003 DN. Okay. So we can test to make sure that's going to work. What do we not see here? We don't see any other features or functions associated, any other nerd knobs associated with this auto answer. So, where do we go? Probably back to service parameters. Service parameters. Go ahead and make sure that Benjamin Linus's phone does auto answer. So let's go ahead and pick up Jack's phone, dial 1003. And his phone auto answers right away. Of course, I don't have auto refresh turned on, so we didn't see it auto answer right away. But once it refreshes, it is connected. Okay? But let's do that again. It answers right away. Okay? Almost immediately. And we told to let it ring for taking a little while to refresh, but you could probably hear audibly that it didn't continue to ring. We told to let it ring for 2 full rings before the auto answer occurs. Okay, so looking at service parameters, and let's just do a search for answer. And look at the first thing we come to, auto answer timer. Well, if we said that a ring is roughly 4 seconds, depending on the cadence, default here being about 4, then if we change that to 8, that will probably yield what we want. But before we move on, let's just take a look at the other requirement. Do not allow auto answer to function if there's already a call on hold at the corporate headquarter phone 3. Now, again, it gets down to interpretation of the task. Someone could say, do I need to make sure that it only does not answer if there's a call on hold only at corporate headquarter phone 3? Or do I care, does the proctor care, if I make sure that it doesn't auto-answer if any call is on hold, anywhere in the system? Well, to answer your question, ask yourself, does it say to only allow it for this phone? Or does it say to make sure that it works for that phone, but it doesn't say only that phone? And is there anything else, in the same task, contiguous or non-contiguous task that has a restriction? There's not, and this doesn't say that we only have to enable it for that phone. So any phone will do. So let's take a look back at our service parameters. We're on cluster-wide parameters device phone. And do we have anything else for auto answer? Alternate idle phone auto answer behavior enabled. False, so it's not enabled. What is the alternate behavior? Let's find out what the alternate behavior is. This parameter determines whether a line or lines on an idle, not in use phone that are configured for auto answer will use the standard feature behavior or alternate feature behavior. The alternate behavior effectively disables auto answer when a call is on hold or incoming because it allows users to choose whether to answer a call that's ringing on a line that's been configured for auto answer. True, disable it when it's on hold. False, default, do not change the standard behavior, which means calls will be auto-answered when the line is held, ringing, or has a call on hold, and not auto-answer when the call is connected or outgoing. Okay, so let's just test this briefly before we actually save and change anything. So if he has, let's say, a call on hold, Benjamin Linus has a call on hold, and slowly, and it's not a phone in front of me, so let's see. We'll tell it to call phone 1002. Hugo? Okay. Answer here. So we're now connected to Benjamin. And let's see where we probably not. Yeah. Headset. All right. If we were on speaker, we can actually hear the lab. It's quite loud back there. So, okay. So now Benjamin has a call to Hugo, and we're going to place that call on hold. All right. So now that call is on hold, and 1002 is hearing music on hold. We'll go ahead and turn that down a little bit. And Jack Shepard places a call to off hook and go to 1003, Benjamin Linus. Okay, now we auto-answer. So what are we talking about on hold? Well, apparently it wasn't when we have someone on hold. Let's resume the call, and let's have them put us on hold. Okay, so now Hugo put us on hold. We just see it as connected. So now we're going to redial. And it's connected. Okay, so we still, or it's actually calling in. But that's because we're in a connected state. So let's go back, take all the calls off. Call. Go. Okay, so okay, so again, if this is set to false, which it currently is, then do not change the standard feature, which means that calls will be auto-answered when the line is idle, ringing, or has a call on hold. So we did auto-answer. We're using the standard functionality, but not auto-answer when a call is connected or outgoing. So when we had the call connected, because we were put on hold, to us, it just looks like we're still connected. Of course, but we're still connected. If we're connected, auto-answer didn't function. That's the standard behavior. We want it not to function when we have a call on hold. So we're going to change this to true. We change the auto-answer timer. Now we'll go ahead and click Save. Once the update's successful and it's done loading, we'll switch back over. And first of all, let's try to just call Benjamin Linus. And we hear it ringing, but it's immediately connected. So what do we need to do? We need to restart Benjamin Linus's phone. Get the new settings. Corporate headquarter phone 3, reset, start. That phone restarts. Could have already done. Nope, there we go. So now we'll click redial. Hear it ringing. 2 full rings. And now it's connected. Okay, so we changed the auto answer timer. Let's go ahead and end this call. Place a call to Hugo. answer this call. Now we're connected, and we're going to hold the call. Hugo begins to hear music on hold again. And now we try from Jack to Ben again, and we'll wait for 2 full rings. And we should continue to hear it to ring. And we do. We hear a 3rd ring, and a 4th ring. So we change the default behavior so that when I have a call on hold, I'm on hold, because then I'm connected, and then it would have never auto-answered, standard or alternate behavior. But when I have a call on hold, I might be just getting ready to go resume that call. An auto-answer might, kind of mess me up.